Good evening, everyone. Mayor Laredo, Superintendent Nolan, members of the school committee, city council, parents, families, and friends. Welcome to the 66th commencement of Newton South High School. My name is Tamara Strauss, principal of Newton South High School. It is my humble honor to introduce the outstanding faculty and staff of Newton South High School. Please stand and join us in welcoming them. And now, it is my great honor to introduce the class of 2026 to celebrate their achievements during the 66th commencement. seniors, I would now like to invite Senior Class President Aaron Lirio and Senior Class Vice President Aliza Amatan, who will preside over this evening's ceremony.
Thank you, Ms. Strauss. Good evening, everyone. My name is Aaron Lirio, and today I am joined by our Senior Vice President, Aliza Amatan. I think it's safe to say we've grown into different people who are stronger, more confident, and more capable of being ourselves than we were 4 years ago. Furthermore, I think we've all learned a thing or two about ourselves over these past few years.
Please remain standing and direct your attention to our flag on the opposite side of the stage for the singing of our national anthem as performed by senior members of the Newton South Madrigals.
May I request everyone to be seated again, please? Aliza, I gotta say, that was a stellar performance. Can we all give them another round of applause?
Most certainly. Now, as we enter the body of our ceremony, let's start off with a few guidelines. First, please ensure your phone is set to silent. Second, professional photographers will be taking pictures of us graduates throughout the ceremony. We ask families and friends to stay seated for the entirety of the ceremony and have their flash turned off. With that in mind, please sit back and enjoy the show.
And now, for the superintendent herself, finishing off her 3rd year at Newton Public Schools, please welcome Dr. Anna Nolan.
Thank you so much. Every year I come here, I wait for the joke, so no joke today. All right, it's got it. Thank you to all the student leaders who arranged this graduation. Newton South High School graduation is one of my favorite moments every year because of this intimate, personal feeling that we have as we graduate our students together. So thank you for creating such a nice environment. And to my educator colleagues in the back, thank you for everything that you have done for our young people. In my mind, there is no higher calling than being an educator, and I thank you for your service to our students. While I know it is not her evening, I want to say thank you to my friend and colleague, Tammy Strass, for her exceptional leadership of this school, and I look forward to our new time together as superintendent colleagues. And as a board member of the Massachusetts Superintendent Women's Leadership Board, I welcome and celebrate you and membership there. So when folks leave our school system, I've enacted a new tradition of giving them their own graduation cord, and literally, quite literally, Tammy is graduating into a central office position. This Thrive cord is green, Newton green, the symbol of thriving, the symbol of the Garden City, the braid, our connection, and may you always keep it and never lose your connection to Newton. Thank you. Now on to you, our graduates. While tonight marks the completion of a section of life in schooling, it's really something much deeper. It is a moment of collective reflection about what it means for a community to raise children together. A couple of weeks ago, I was welcoming our new kindergarten families into our schools for K-Night, and it made me think just how full circle graduation and K-Night are juxtaposed within the same few weeks. 13 years ago, your families sat in elementary cafeterias, either here in Newton or in other locations, and auditoriums and kindergarten welcome nights, much like the one that we conducted last month. And you arrived to us, graduate, as kindergartners carrying teeny tiny backpacks and fun lunch boxes and toting your stuffies, and your parents had all of the hopes and the nerves that come with handing your child over to a school for the very first time. And if you joined us after kindergarten, the nerves and hopeful feelings were very similar. Parents and caregivers, thank you for choosing us. Thank you for choosing the Newton Public Schools. And graduates, we hope that you have achieved our district's Thrive promise by graduating from the Newton Public Schools. Class of 2026, we promised that every child would be known, challenged, supported, and inspired. And at 5 years old, that promise looks small. It looks like teachers greeting you at eye level. It looks like learning how to line up, how to share, how to raise your hand, how to make a friend, recover from tears, and ask questions, how to be brave enough to walk through a classroom door without holding your parent's hand. Those still seem like important skills and promises to deliver on, even as seniors. But at 5 years old, we talked about your curiosity when you all asked why 10 times in a row. And tonight, class of 2026, we know that you still haven't stopped asking why. You ask why in science labs and in history seminars. You've asked why through art and music and journalism and robotics. You have asked why on stages and athletic fields, in student government meetings, in classrooms where ideas matter. You asked about the world you inherited, about justice, about identity, about climate, about belonging, and who gets heard, and what kind of future is possible for you. And the way that you already show up, the way you already lead and care in this world, tell me that your teachers and families have been successful in helping you live the Thrive promise of the Newton Public Schools. Graduates, tonight you leave Newton South with extraordinary academic preparation, but I hope you also leave understanding something even more important. You were raised inside a loving and close-knit public school community, and public education, at its best, is one of the most hopeful acts that a society can undertake. Public schools are one of the last places where an entire community comes together to raise children collectively. And here in Newton, from our small neighborhood schools to our high school houses, layer after layer of the Newton community has joined together to support you. In our public schools, children who learn side by side in diverse and caring communities learn how to become citizens, collaborators, neighbors, leaders, listeners, problem solvers, human beings, and this is sacred work to us. And in a time when so much of the world pulls people apart, Your education here asked you to move towards one another instead, to sit at tables with people who are different from you, to work through disagreement, to collaborate, to listen, to contribute, and to belong to something larger than yourself. And that is not accidental. That is a democratic education. That is community, and that is the long work of building a strong society. And you, class of 2026, have contributed to that work. You have changed this place. You brought joy to the hallways. You filled auditoriums with music and theater. You brought energy to classrooms and athletic competitions. You organized, you advocated, you've comforted each other. You've pushed adults to think differently. You created clubs and teams and traditions and stayed late after school. I've seen you here. You showed up for one another during hard moments, and you learned resilience, one of our core Portrait of a Learner competencies, not because everything's been easy here, but because sometimes it wasn't. Indeed, you have lived through some of Newton's most challenging times for education. From job actions to COVID learning conditions, you made it through all of it. And so, while you began as a group of children together, you become a community of young Newton adults. As superintendent, I work mostly with adults on the systems, the learning expectations, and the finances to support you. But none of that is the heart of the work. You are. Students are always the point. Everything we build, every decision, every initiative, every tough conversation is about creating the conditions for Newton students to thrive. And watching you tonight is a beautiful reminder of why this work matters. Graduates, the world you are entering is pretty complex. You're inheriting enormous challenges and questions that we do not fully know how to answer. But I leave hopeful because you give me confidence in that future. Our Portrait of a Learner competencies speak about curiosity, communication, collaboration, adaptability, and care for the community. These are not just school statements. They are survival skills for our democracy. They are skills of humanity, and you will need every single one of them. So as you leave Newton South, I hope you carry forward not just achievements, but the sense of responsibility to one another in this community. Protect and center the dignity of others at all times. Stay curious. Keep asking those why questions and other questions. Contribute more than you consume. Notice the people on the edges of rooms. Find a way to serve the world and not just yourself. 13 years ago, we welcomed you into our schools. Tonight, we send you to the world, not finished, but ready. And while tonight marks the end of your time at Newton South, it is not the end of something extraordinary. It is the continuation of an amazing life. And in the spirit of continuing, let's continue to be connected, and please join the Newton Alumni Association and our network of generations of other incredible Newton North and South graduates. So on behalf of the Newton School Committee and our pre-K to 12 staff, congratulations, class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Dr. Nolan, thank you so much for these beautiful words. Now, it is my honor to introduce a Newton South celebrity. We stole her desk on April Fool's Day, convinced her to provide a free ice cream truck for Futures Day, and somehow, in the end, managed to get her to hopefully give us our diplomas. Please welcome the one and only Principal Strauss.
Distinguished guests, respected faculty, proud families, and remarkable students of the class of 2026. Over the past few years, I have had the privilege of standing before the graduating classes of Newton South and reflecting on what makes each class so remarkable. While every class has had its own personality, accomplishments, and unforgettable moments, a common thread woven through all of your experiences has emerged: resilience, community, joy, and the ability to persevere through uncertainty while still creating something meaningful together. To the graduating class, today is more than just the end of high school. It is the culmination of years of hard work, growth, friendship, setbacks, triumphs, and memories that will stay with you long after tonight. This moment represents not only your academic accomplishments, but also the character, courage, and compassion you have developed along the way. When many of you began high school, none of us could have fully predicted the complexity of the world that you would grow up in and navigate together. You came of age during a time marked by constant change, uncertainty, division, and rapid shifts in how we communicate, learn, and connect with one another. You learned how to adapt quickly, how to engage thoughtfully with differing perspectives, and how to continue moving forward even when the world around you felt overwhelming and unpredictable. Through it all, you demonstrated resilience, empathy, flexibility, and most importantly, grace. But what stands out most is not simply the challenges that you have encountered, it is what you have created together along the way. You brought energy, spirit, connection into our hallways while strengthening our traditions. You organized events, performances, fundraisers, athletic competitions, podcasts, concerts, productions, celebrations that reminded us all the importance of community. You welcomed younger students, collaborated creatively, supported one another, found meaningful ways to leave this school better than how you found it. You filled South with laughter, personality, memories that remain part of this community for years to come. Your collective energy is palpable. And of course, every graduating class leaves behind stories that become part of school lore. There were senior sunrises, spirited pranks, such as moving my desk to the student center, student mixers, senior skip day at Cape Cod. Yes, we knew about that one. We all live on social media, friends. Senior film projects, countless memories that reminded us how important joy and connection truly are. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, hacky sack made a resurgence that none of us have been prepared for at all. As I reflect on all of you, I am reminded that education is so much more than just the grades, transcripts, accolades. True success is not defined solely by accomplishments or titles. It is defined by how you treat people, how you respond to adversity, how you support those around you, and how willing you are to continue learning and growing throughout your life. There will be moments ahead when things don't go according to plan. There will be challenges, disappointments, and failures. But failure is not fatal when you allow it to teach you something. Often the moments that challenge us most deeply are also the moments that shape us most powerfully. Continue to approach life with curiosity, courage, and the willingness to evolve. Only you get to decide what that means for you. I also must acknowledge that none of us reaches a milestone like this alone. Behind every graduate sitting here tonight, I should say on the sides, are families, friends, educators, mentors, coaches, counselors, and loved ones who helped guide and support you along the way. This moment belongs to them too. Their encouragement, belief, patience, and love help make this possible. Please take a moment to look around you. Look at your classmates. Look at your teachers behind you. Look at the people who stood behind you, your family and friends who are in the stands, and recognize the incredible community that helped bring you to this day. One of the things I hope you carry with you after tonight is the understanding that you will always belong here. At South, we often talk about what it means to be a lion: strength, courage, pride, and community. Lions live together in prides, and that means you will always have a home here. No matter where life takes you next, you will remain part of this community. As you move into your next chapter, keep asking yourself, how will I use my talents? How will I contribute to the world around me? How will I lead with kindness, empathy, and integrity? These answers may evolve over time, and that's okay. Life is not a sprint towards the final destination, and progress is rarely linear. It is about discovering purpose, embracing growth, building meaningful relationships, and finding joy along the way. Graduates, thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for your resilience, your humor, your creativity, your heart. Watching you grow into the people you are today has been an extraordinary privilege. Congratulations to this class of 2026. We are incredibly proud of you. We are excited for everything that lies ahead. We will miss you immensely. And as C.S. Lewis once said, there are far, far better things ahead than any we may leave behind. Thank you, congratulations, and always remember, your Lion community will be cheering you on wherever you go.
Thank you, Principal Strauss, for those words of encouragement and inspiration. Now, if I can call up my class officers to present the Class of 2026's class gift.
Good afternoon. My name is Jory Cohen.
My name is Ellie Shim.
I'm Owen Butler.
And I'm Yoni Shavelski. Thank you for joining us today.
We're the senior class officers, and for those who aren't familiar, we're the planners, fundraisers, professional photographers, and chaperone wranglers for nearly every event you've come to over these 4 years.
Whatever we organized, though, you all showed up. Sure, we had to provide free food sometimes, but still, you all showed up. To early morning sunrises, our makeshift Waffle House, Brawl Stars tournament, and of course, our dances.
Only 4 to a table. Does that sound familiar?
It's tradition every year that the senior class gives a gift back to the school that's done so much for them.
How many times have you walked into our beautiful South Library, looked around, and realized all the tables with your friends are full?
This gift is fully paid for by your involvement in our events. We've run fundraisers over the years, saving up for one final send-off.
How many times have you walked shamefully to the quiet study area due to the lack of chairs? We fixed that.
To leave our mark on South, we wanted to collaborate with our wonderful librarians to make the space feel more comfortable and accommodating for everyone.
So, for our class gift, we purchased new comfy armchairs with a plaque dedicated to the class of 2026, cementing our legacy.
So now, So now, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else here tonight, where are we? The librarian's vernacular expands to
Are you awake?
B block starts soon.
Hello? The chair can't be that comfy. Finally, as seniors, we've seen South spirit like never before. To commemorate our class's impact, we've designed a new banner to hang in front of our student section. There it is.
On behalf of your class officers, truly, thank you all for supporting us over the past 4 years. Representing our class has been an absolute honor and joy for all of us.
We'd also like to give a special thank you to Harvey Chen and Sophia Kekalainen for helping us along the way. To our former advisor, Mr. Wilson, we couldn't have done it without you, and appreciate all of your support in helping our class succeed.
Looking back, you guys have been the best senior class we could possibly ask for. We've grown closer over the Under the Stars dance, the casino night, the hypnotist shenanigans. Legend says it, we're still hypnotized. And, of course, the Valentine's Day surveys. It's been such a treat to grow up with you all. Thank you.
Wow, it's hot in here. It has genuinely been a true privilege working with Vice President Eliza Amaton, Owen Butler, Jory Cohen, Ellie Shim, and Yoni Shavelski, and, on top of that, with the best advisors, Mr. Reinstein and Ms. Fiddler. Thank you to these diligent people who I'm proud to say I have looked up to every day while serving in class office. They're all capable, responsible, and talented people who put in the work behind the scenes when no one is watching. With that being said, I can't wait to see you all soon again to plan our 5-year reunion. Thank you, and I believe again, all of them deserve another round of applause. Good evening, Newton South. I wish you could all feel my heart rate right now. Not because I'm speaking in front of 3,000 people, but because how I feel for this class in this community. The class of 2026 is graduating. And now, here we are. My friends, greatness is not born, it is made. And when I look at this class, I see some of the most talented and hardworking people. I see athletes, musicians, artists, club leaders, DECA winners, DCL champions, speech and debaters. The list goes on. People who will leave a lasting legacy long after they leave this building. Second, what I see is potential. Over these 4 years, we have learned that setbacks do not define us. Failure only defines us when we stop moving forward. Time and time again, this class has kept going. As we leave Newton South, we step into a world of opportunity, but also challenge. There will be people who underestimate us. There'll be systems that will judge us before they even know our stories. But after 4 years together with you all, I know how capable this class is. I know the hard work you put in. I know the resilience you built. I know there is nothing you are unworthy of. And when time necessitates, I know you'll step up to meet such challenges. So wherever life takes us next, I hope we carry ourselves with purpose, integrity, and service for others. I hope we learn from each other and remember that our diversity is one of our greatest strengths. And before I finish, I'd be doing myself a disservice if I did not remind everyone that my LinkedIn is fully open for connections with my 50 followers. I'm trying to get to 100. And later, graduation, you could call me unemployed. That's kind of harsh, but I'm self-employed. And if anyone knows a job, preferably at an Asian cuisine restaurant with employee discounts, please see me after graduation. My mom would genuinely really appreciate that. So my friends, take a moment, look around at each other. This is the last time we will all be together like this. Greatness is not born, it is made, with vision and determination and raw dedication. And I cannot wait to see what we all become. My name is Aaron Rune Perez Lirio, and I'm the senior class president, and being up here has been an honor. From Dunkin' Donut runs at 4:30, after prom, to homecoming, to prom itself, it has been a true privilege. Thank you, my family, and thank you, Newton South. Congratulations, class of 2026.
I've had an absolute blast campaigning and serving as your class officer the past 4 years, but I can't say I really enjoyed the speech part of the process. At least this time will be the last, And since I'm no longer vying for your votes, get ready to hear the truth about what I really think of each and every one of you. One of the very first things I was told when I entered high school was to make every second count. Because one day, freshman year, you're running around desperately trying to find the 1200s, and somehow you've ended up lost in the back rooms of the 8000s thanks to the advice of some kind senior. And next thing you know, you're the kind senior who is sending freshmen to the 4th floor pool. Now, with all of these seconds that have since gone by, I'm proud to say that I can look back on all of them with immense satisfaction and gratitude. Seconds that we spent in class, mulling over textbooks and worksheets, drowning out our daydreams with inspiring voices of our teachers, and occasional off-topic conversations with our neighbors. Seconds after seconds after seconds of studying, memorizing, rehearsing, and presenting. Seconds that passed waiting and begging for our friends to text us their Starbucks order before lunch ends. And seconds of impatiently waiting for the bathroom stall to open because a suspicious amount of people are crammed in there taking their sweet time. I think it's safe to say that every single one of those seconds we spent together in South couldn't have been spent in any better way. Okay, at least most of those seconds. Okay, probably some of those seconds. From this moment on, it is our duty to ensure we carry this sentiment forward and don't lose our appreciation for each and every day, because we only have so many seconds to count. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Now, for the person that we've all been waiting for, it is an unbelievable honor to call up talented Newton South senior, my wonderful close friend, with whom I've been drawing on school whiteboards for many years, the one and only Rania Almadici, for the senior address.
Thank you, Eliza. I hope you guys can see me over the podium. I want to tell you the story of how Moses met his wife. One day, Moses was stranded by a desert well when a beautiful woman with thick eyeliner approached him. Of course, she didn't actually have any eyeliner on. It was the reflection from the sun. But she approached Moses and offered him some water and a place to stay. That woman ended up becoming Moses' wife. Her name, Zipporah, or how we say Sephora. You know her as a makeup store in Chestnut Hill. Moses knows her as the woman who made him feel welcome. And for that, her legacy is solidified in our day-to-day lives. Anyway, I'll get back to that later. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Congratulations on finishing 13 years of education. Congratulations on getting ready and making it here on time. And congratulations on everything you will do for the rest of your lives. And for the family, friends, and faculty here in the audience, welcome as we celebrate class of 2026. High school was weird. Freshman year, we all walked the halls pretending we knew what we were doing. But in reality, we were struggling to comprehend Romeo and Juliet, and even struggling to write emails asking for an extension on our Romeo and Juliet essay. Sophomore year, we did sophomore speech, and I vowed to never publicly speak again. Look at how that turned out. Junior year was rough. Teachers started assigning more work. The vending machines stopped accepting Apple Pay. And NSH's bad parking was created. But despite the odds, we locked in, did our homework, played sports, hung out with friends, and went to semi. We were almost done until senior year hit. And we fought senior slump till the very end of November.
In the second half of senior year, we did anything but click submit. There was a lot of Yogurt Beach, hacky sack, and reconnecting with friends who we haven't talked to in 2 years. But in 5 or 10 or 20 years, you're not gonna remember the 450 kids in your class. You're not gonna remember the 30 teachers you've had. Sorry, guys. In fact, you'll probably only remember a fraction. Of course, you'll remember me, Rania Al-Medici, as your senior class speaker and most nonchalant. Thank you. But other than that, a lot of this will be forgotten. You won't remember those assignments you submitted at 11:58. You won't remember what you talked to your friends about during lunch. But you will remember how this school made you feel. Did you feel welcome walking down the halls? Did you feel included or like an outsider? Like I've always say, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I'm just kidding. That's a Maya Angelou quote. But it still rings true. Chances are, those feelings are the most significant thing that you're gonna carry on from high school. What I want you to think about right now is how you made other people feel. Take a minute. Did you pull up a chair when you saw someone standing alone? Did you ask someone how their day was because you were genuinely curious? I don't know if I've done these things, but I do know that they've happened to me. The day of my sophomore speech, I was so nervous, I was literally going to walk out of the building and run away. I didn't do that because I'm not 4, but also because my English teacher, Miss Robertson, gave me a pep talk outside. After a few rounds of breath, I went back in and I delivered my speech. I forgot a whole paragraph in my recital, but I still left that day completing the assignments. When I look out at all of my classmates, I see the most capable, intelligent, talented, and sophisticated people. And I know that in the coming years, all of these qualities will be amplified. So this is what I ask of you. I ask that you be those capable, intelligent, talented, and sophisticated people, but I also ask that you be kind. Because your legacy is not your money or your recognition. It's the feeling of those whom you leave at a desert well and offer water to. Remember the Sephora story I told you a few minutes ago? Some of it is true, but I made a lot of it up. I don't know how they met, I wasn't there. But you're not gonna remember the story, you're gonna remember how I made you feel. And hopefully, that I made you laugh. For my final send-off for our class, I wanna leave you with a quote I read from a stall in the girls' bathroom. The truth behind one's charm is kindness. Become a good person. That is all. Congratulations again. Good luck for the future. And remember, someone out there loves you. Not me. Not me. Someone else. Newton South High School, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Words can't really describe how I'm feeling right now. Rania Al-Medici's story really shows the creativity and honesty of the Newton South students. And of course, she's absolutely right. Performing sophomore speeches were terrifying. That's real. But in other words, that speech was incredible. Can we give Rania Almadici another round of applause?
Just as we are all moving on from this amazing institution, so are some incredible faculty. Through their efforts, they ensure we receive an exemplary education. It is with sadness but appreciation that we recognize the retirement of some of our best and brightest. Will the following faculty please stand for recognition? Brian Dulesky, Todd Elwell, Kevin Lenane, Maureen Marr, Cynthia Monti, Ihua Chen, and Diane Trieger. Now, for the grand finale, the slip of paper we've all been waiting for. We will now begin conferring diplomas to our graduating class. First up, Goodwin House. Please welcome Goodwin House Dean, Miss Caitlin Brown, on stage, accompanied by the Reader for Goodwin House, Miss Suzanne Murphy Ferguson, and the Administrative Assistant, Miss Beth Stone.
Presenting the Goodwin House class of 2026. Aquina Abigail Adams. Maya Agam. Harry MacArthur Aguilera. Rania Almadici. Adana Nedima Ezina Anigbagu. Neelish Ariel. Dalia Atia. Alana Roxanne Orizma. Michaela Barniv. Roa Ben Ayad. Thayer Campbell Bialik. Tamar Boston Bullis. Aviel Bermenko. Elizabeth Michalina Burns. Owen Francis Butler. Naya Angelia Casida Santiago. Charles Caffarella. Ricardo Adelio Capellini. Elias Carr. Maria Alves. Shinwan Chang. Yanka Chowdhury. Beatriz Crucio Gonçalves. Leah Dotan. Ron Dotan. Pe Hong Du. Gil Edelist. Andrew Feinberg. Vivian Christina Ferricini. Dylan Andrew Frasica. Bennett Frost. Hanano Futai. Evan Gann. Logan Garland. Tyler Paul Germain. Efe Goyman. Sojung Katie Gu. Reihe Guo. Yongshi Han. Catherine Morgan Henson. Cody Herman. Cooper Herman. Emma Ho. Haley Carmen Huang. Gabriel Jacobs. Sean Jo Yen. Owen Jung. Grady Cam. Riley Idal Kamaj. Tajal Kastur. Haley Kim. Annabelle Kohler. Lily Kugel. Xavier Tan LaCamera. Alexander Lee. Victoria Lee. Andrew Frederick Lindsay. Victor Locke. Matthew Luksama. Kylie Ma. Charlie Ben Margolis. Dylan Martin. Kira McAllister. Rory Eileen McGovern. Libby McTeague. Neve Rose McMullen. Will Melanson. Jared Mee. Summer Grace Montgomery. Wesley Moore. Callum James Morgan. Chase Mueller. Cora Neal Harris. Kiana Negaban. Tig O'Donoghue. Emma Christine Oliphant. Quinn Henry O'Shea. Inez Paulo. James Payton. Ellie Peng. Pablo Michael Polanco Jaime. Maya Abigail Pascover. Ethan Chan Suchida. Aiden Gray Riggs. David Rosenberg. Evelyn Ann Ryan. Jacob Sakayeda. Akshay Sayana Dudani. Maxwell Schiffman. Beckett Schreier. Ira Singh. Rohan Sita. Corbin David Smith. Nina Elizabeth Smythe. Nathan Solomon. Hans Solorza. Jacob Herman Spector. Dylan Michael Spicer. Dylan Michael Spicer. Vishwa Srinivasan. Dia Sundaram. Angela Tao. Paige Reagan Taylor. Christian Teichman. Sophia Alice Telio. Annika Thomas. Jane Tremalio. Tada Verelman. Maria Vorahib. Minya Wang. Oliver Weiss. Nathan White. Johan Wang. Alexander Wu. Abigail Zandman. Nancy Zhang. Ethan Hao Zhen. Sinchi Jun.
Congratulations, Goodwin House. Now we invite the Dean for the Goldrick House, Dr. Mark Banks, on stage, accompanied by Goldrick House Reader, Mr. Andrew Thompson, and Administrative Assistant, Ms. Diane Trieger.
I'm pleased to present the 2026 Goldrick House graduates. Gavin Moore Abiadi. Pilat Aksan Sili. Nicholas Andres Aquavela. Isabella Clara Adler. Nathan John Adler. Anna Lisa Aiello. John Aksu. Cameron Barros Alcindor. Mariana Liro Alencar. Noah Samuel Alifas. Mahra Almarar. Salama Almarar. Ariana Marialis Avila Ortiz. Lynn Bahansi. Zaina Sarah Barakat. Ava Soraya Barrett. Rhea Marie Beaupre. Elliot Donald Benedetti. Caspian Book. Ellis Alfonso Brown. Sophie Chang. Ken Chung. Antranig Shant Chichian. Jory Devine Cohen. Marley Sage Cohen. Julia Claire Conroy. Brendan Joseph Corkery. Violet Eve Curcio. Sophia Palia Dordek Jacobs. Vivian Jody Downs. Spencer Hayden Ellisoffen. William Kerr Everett. Ella Fischler. Zijie Fu. Jade Alexandra Fuentes Edwards. Karis Delaney Gallagher. Gregory Alexander Giannatis. Jonathan Ali Giragos. Maya Gurchal. Jonathan Golan. Elizabeth Bruno Giovanni. Kayla Casey Graham. Nicholas Helbig. Oliver Helmling. Natalie Huang. Xavier Z. Zhang Zhang. Zach Z. Zhang Zhang. Benjamin Rivers Jolly. Mikyu Kim. Kennedy Joya Cranenberg. Caitlin Rose Krinsman. Maria Manuela Quinez de Aguiar. Forrest Lancelotti. Kenton Jason Leacock. Christine Yaren Lee. Mayan Lavari. Peleg Levy. Stephanie Lee. Toby Liang. Ariel Lin. Jonas Lin. Noga Linden. Jeffrey Ling. Maggie Liu. Selena Leo. Magat Makech Match. Alexander Machayuk. Sophia Macklin. Leopold Bach Markman. Cameron Alicia Martin. Reed Alexander Matskin. Eva Michalkina. Leah Michalkina. Melody Adeline Mokhtar. Alexander Patrick Morrison. Excuse me. Rebecca Michaela Morrow. Anmal Mrig. Cameron S. Nahas. Madison Adele Neal. Matei Alexandru Negroyu. Adam Daniel Neer. Hugo Michael O'Halloran. Thoria Elaine Pinto Papadopoulos. Neil Patel. Emily Rose Perman. Shanelis Michelle Robles Ramirez. Reese Sylvan Rootman. Griffin Matthew Rosenberg. Ariana Samudio. Emily Juliette Sant. Ethan Abel Care Santos. Eli Scharf. Connor Joseph Schofield. Lily Abigail Shapiro. Adrian Elan Sorotin. Jonathan Peter Slopak. Dominic Sparazza. Samantha Corin Spiegel. Noah Anson Stafford. Isabella Starkman. Eric Axel Sternloff. Katie Sun. Oscar Tago. Sanjana Tawari. Leah Isabel Tillman. Harrison Jan Ventner. Charlotte Avery Vincent. Sophia Pearl Waltuck. Emily Maylin Wong. Theodore Wong. Joelle Jane Weldon. Melina May Wong. Michael Wong. Xiang Yuxuan. Koji Yoshida. Sophie Hannah Yosubash. Eyal Zeldich. Kirill Simon Zhdanov. Ksenia Hanna Zhdanov.
Congratulations to Goldrick House. Now we invite Dr. Megan Martin, Dean of Wheeler House, on stage, accompanied by Mr. David Weintraub, who will read the names of the Wheeler House graduates, and Administrative Assistant, Ms. Daphne Soto.
All right, before we start with Wheeler House, I just need to make a kind request for families to not crowd the area right there. We love you. This is what we're here for you, but we need to make sure that everybody can see. So please restrain yourself from rushing down so that everybody can celebrate. Thank you so much. All right, Wheeler House, let's get this started. Tao Alexander Allen. Jonathan Berdichevsky. May Agnes Bergstresser. Samantha Peruz Beringian. Ruehan Chow. Eric Chen. Harvey Hongyu Chen. Samantha Wei Yi Chen. Matthew Jacob Chilton. Brian James Chin. Thomas James Connolly. Jia Yi Duan. John Nathaniel English. Eva Claire Falkenstein. Brennan Barrett Fankhauser. Cecily Bowen Farrow. Mina Kyungju Farshi. Nathan Walter Feldman. Laura Joy Feng. Summer Grace Flannery. Armin Valentine Freeman. Audrey French Fricano. Alex Fu. Ariel Gabay. Lindsay Nicole Glass. Sophia Annalise Flores. Nicholas Ferran. Emily Frawley. Oliver Henry Glass. Rebecca Luisa Gonzalez. Jasmine Jordan Green. Samuel Ren Guo. Owen Patrick Halberstadt. Ayman Abdulrazik Hamed. Sydney Elizabeth Hanley. Rohan Venkat Harrison. Sophia Hashimova. Ronan Jonah Heimlich. Nikhil Hyatt. Rohan Hyatt. Min Nao Ho. Robert Edward Hughes III. Alexandra Rachel Hunt. Mina Vladirimova Ignatova. Yaroslav Ivanchenko. Justin Lai Zhang. Andrew Yifei Jin. Noah Sunghan Kim. Anna Caroline Kinney. Benjamin Harris Kitsis. Sophie Chija Krakauer. Mateo Ramo Lee. Ezra Caleb Levy. Kevin Jai Lee. Matthew Lee. Anthony Luo. Andrew Volodymyr Laborinsky. Gavin Benjamin McDonald. Simon Alexander Makarev. Maria Fernanda Martinez Moreno. Ethan Isaac Weiner Matus. Janilson Montero. Katerina Surgeon Nedeljkovic. Vera Nikolenko. Charlotte Alice Ottmer. Kelsey Papa. Marin Sophie Perlstein. Julian Peck. Ethan Peller. Graham David Perkinson. Leo Petanuzzo. Jessica Power. Scarlett Sophia Prittis. Kira Grace Quinlan Nardella. Ariz Robbie. Ritu Raghavendra. Ava Madeline Ransbotham. Roshan Ravi Rasalingam. Olivia Catherine Rice. Sarah Tan Schwartz. Nora Barilla Sarah. Jonathan Eliezer Shavelski. Daniel Shinchuk. Mimi Scali Lamy. Max Stober. Chloe Egan Sussman. Abigail Zito. Isabella Anna Zito. Angelina Lu Tian. Emmanuel Michael Turok. Nathaniel Michael Turok. Drew Haruki Unger. Melissa Momoka Unger. Dustin Lovell Whitaker. Nama Anel Vardy. Miranda Wild Whitaker. Masana Takyu Wong. Alvin Ray Wright. Sophia Yan. Angela Zhao. Jessica Keshin Zhu. and Matthew Zoll.
Congratulations, Wheeler House. Finally, it is my pleasure to introduce our last, but certainly not least, Newton South House. Winner of 2026 House Cup, fifth time in the past 10 years, and me and Eliza's home team for the last 4 incredible years. Please give a warm, raucous welcome to Cutler House. Please welcome on stage Cutler House Dean, Mr. Ted Dollarcondro, and the Cutler House Reader, Mr. James Medeiros, and Administrative Assistant, Ms. Lucia Curran.
It's my pleasure to announce the graduates from Cutler House. Eliza Maya Amaton. Ava Alves Andrade. Jacob Herbert Beitner. Irene Seen Chen. Corey Scott Chin. Riley Mackenzie Chin. Claire Yunsa Cho. Kyle Chu. Michelle Bliuma Chudnovsky. Emma Catherine Coleman. Mia Delalis Dalzell. Griffin Radford Dandria. Lucas Casson Da Silva. Amanda Beth Davis. Ella Wendy Davis. David Vladislav Demchenko. Emma Jacqueline DeSantis. Yasin Dimitrov. Cecile Teresa Eaton. Lily Elizabeth Egan. Netta Eisenstein. Samantha Rose Elliott. Yael Feld. Georgia Molly Finkelstein. Yonatan Frankel. Maya Hannah Gerard. Daniel Ari Grusby. Sophie Ireland Hajar. Kayasia Simone Hanna. Jasper Hue. Landon Heap. Oiva Helenius. Samantha Jane Haywood. Ishan Nikhil Jatar. Lawman Franklin Johnson IV. Elizabeth Ann Gao. Lila Eve Karp. Sophia Maria Anneli Kekkalainen. Sheer Keller. Chloe Catherine Grace Kazosian. Charlotte Diana Jeep Klingeman. Keshav Menon Kolipara. Anya Olivia Copina. Elijah Harry Costo. Rachel Laura Kudden. Rafe Hakeem Lakani. Tejan DeKing Lampkin O'Brien. Hannah Isabel Lease. Michelle Lay. Timothy Leung. Gideon Lind. Aaron Renee Lirio. Mitchell Lookner. Hao Chen Ma. William Mason Mack. Charlotte Sophie Mayer. Minghao Majumdar. Samuel Armin Makarian. Jonathan Daniel Matthew. Keena Davy Maypole. Tess Josie McDonald. Emmeline Tira Merritt. Netta Jordan Bethlehem Miller. Emma Jane Miner. Sean Gerard Mitchell. Nicholas Anatoly Milnikov. Logan Brian Nairn. Noam Andres Nakash Kadener. Porvi Gounder Nataraja. James Cornelius O'Connell. Aya Okaniwa. Andrew Desmond O'Neill. Christopher John O'Toole. Emily Eliza Portnoy. Julia Doreen Premack. Nori Raouf. Raytian Rivera Cruz. Hyun Soo Ro. Will Rofe. Aiden Roberts. Cheyenne Rose Rosal. Yasmin Hannah Reuthman. Paulina Reutman. Aria Pearl Rubinoff. Kianush G. Sayan Ovisi. Maya Sabti. Lauren Sayers. Natalie Sayers. Andrew Xavier Lee Scheufele. Simon Shee. Evelyn Shee. Ellie Shim. Andrew Shmelev. Netta Spingelman. Noah Benjamin Sprung. Isabel Nam Stephen. Anya Katerina Clark Talvitia. Jacob Harrison Tubman. Irem Zelal Ulasoy. Miriam Ulasoy. Jaden Wright. Eli Yakovi. Gordon Yee. Jaewoo Yu. Theodore Youngkin. Alexander Yu. Mariam Zajcibekova. Jen Zhang. Emily Zisso. Vicky Zoe.
Once again, congratulations to all our graduates. And to Aaron and Eliza, thank you for presiding over the ceremony with me. Can we please show Aaron and Eliza some appreciation? We will now have our faculty line up on either side of the bleachers to form a recessional line for the students to parade through as they leave the floor and exit the field house. Please allow for all the graduates to leave the building before you and your family exit. Can I ask the class officers to come up and join me again? And will the class of 2026 please rise? With the responsibility, with the responsibility, oh.
We have to take a selfie.
Oh, we have to take a selfie. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. All right. Do you want to turn it around? Do you want to?
Yeah, have them in the background.
So you can take the, you can get the class
yeah,
in
let's
the
go.
background,
Oops.
Ellie.
Wait, turn around.
Turn around to get the class in the background.
All right, here we go.
We didn't practice this at all, obviously.
Yay!
All right. With the responsibility vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you graduates of Newton South High School. You may move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations!